Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Banner Saga 3, episode 19 of IVATOPIA. Okay, so we basically have to have a chat with these, it seems, with rest, leave, or heroes. So I guess we chat with them first, because, as you can see, I don't really have any now to do anything with heroes. So, let's go to her first. See what she has to say. Alfred finds a quiet moment to make her way over to you, leaning on her staff. What? Why didn't you tell me, Val? Tell you what? About being the destroyer. It isn't something that comes up often in conversations. You have to excuse me, I don't always know how to speak with people. I spent a lot of time alone or with the sculptors. Sculptors? Well, more precisely, they say something like we who shaped the stone, but it's close enough. You didn't think the Dredge called themselves Dredge, did you? She said she created the Dredge. There's quite a lot I've learned from them. Some things you may know, many secrets. Alfred awaits your reply. Do you learn mending out here on your own? Sculptures see you as an ally? What kind of secrets are you talking about? Should be going to... Okay, so I'm hoping I can ask all this because I kind of want to ask them all. So what do I want more important just to make sure? How did you learn mending out here on your own? See you as an ally? What kind of secrets are you talking about? Yeah, mending. How should that? Mending. Bah! Call it what it is. We pluck out the threads of reality. Almost anyone can see them if you know how to look. I guess that's why she's losing her skin and everything. Who do you think taught the teachers? The gods. And who taught the gods even godlier gods? Anyway, you see my point. Don't think so highly of your mender friends. They're more dangerous than they let on. How do you mean? I trained to be a mender when I was just a girl. They tried to kill me, believe it or not. The Val right there was the one sent to do it. The Val right there? Huh? Which Val? I'm trying to think what Val's in this group other than Ivor. Because there aren't the Val back at Arden, he hasn't he always here, does he? The Val right there was the one who tried to do it. Because he's a Dredge, so he can't be referring to him. What Val is she talking about? What Val have I got in my group? She points to the figure of Burston snoozing on the hard ground. Burris. Okay, I'll check who Burris is after to make sure. I don't think he even remembers me. I looked a little different back then, so Burris. But I escaped, not before learning some things. They train their simple-minded menders to heal stubborn toes and raise walls. It's a fine distraction from the powers the Val can really weld. Because you can't be talking about the mender. But if an apprentice doesn't have the skill to control the powers, they're a threat to the mender's reputation. And if you show too much skill, well, you're an even bigger threat. Alfred awaits your reply. See you as an ally? What kind of secrets are you talking about? See if ally? You all need to stop looking at everything as us and them. Some of them are friends, others are not, the same as any people anywhere. She calls her Dredge ally to join you. Thought he was kind of already sitting there, just saying. Kevin is one of the new breed. He's a diplomat, like me. New? The first Dredge were all made by a real B-word of a god to kill and destroy. But they learned to make their own kind, a second generation of sculptors who see a different fate. They can change, Val. And even the first Dredge see this change. There was even a Sundra chime who could echo any sound and any language she spoke for the new generation of Dredge. Chime wanted a peaceful resolution to turn back the darkness and save them. She was killed at Gruffern in the Calamity. That wasn't where we were, was it? By her own kind. Oh, her own. Okay, that's fine. I was thinking it's the one we killed at like game 1 or whatever. You know, the end of game 1 was it? We decided to carry on her mission. Kevin nods his head slowly and makes a low tone. He says he has no hatred of you, either, and no fear. Alfred awaits your reply. What kind of secrets are you talking about? What for nothing? I'm nothing if not a trader of knowledge. You know, the rarest secrets don't come cheap. How about this? In exchange for telling me how you became a destroyer, I'll tell you something you may find quite important. What do you say? Promise to keep it to yourself. Okay, I don't remember how He came, so hopefully if I agree, it's in this list. I'd rather not. If you promise to keep it to yourself. I do. The Sundra I killed, Raz, it was no legendary battle. When I brought her head back to the other Val, they invented their own stories. The truth is, I got separated from my allies and found her out in a snowstorm alone. She was cradling an infant. Oh, the infant thing! I forgot about that. He brought that up a while back, didn't he? I forgot about that. My axe accidentally killed the child. She didn't even put up a fight after that. Indeed, it was Bellows' child. Bellows? Oh, crud. He was the one we killed in game 1, weren't we? And was he the one who came back later? How can you... Are you certain? It's completely. Consider that our trade. There is more to tell at another time, maybe. Alpha and await your reply. So shooting you then? Should be going soon. After you. Just one more thing. I looked at you with curiosity. Are those Val horns on your staff? Oh crud, I didn't think of that. I can't look back up at him, it's not a thing. The last with a genuine mirth. Nothing to worry about either. They were a gift that I treasure very much. You see, I have friends of all sorts. But as you said, we should be going. Another story for another time, perhaps. Well, Mara proved good. Okay, I want to check heroes before I talk to her, just to see who Bertus is. Just check heroes quick. So I can't think who Bertus is. Off my head. Oh, I've got... Oh! Yes, I've got Val with me. I forgot. The herd, granted, but yeah, there's Bertus there. So that one tried to kill her. Okay. It's got either him and him. Because that's you, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so I have. Okay. You notice Volga standing alone, arms crossed, sporting a deadly scowl. She always has ever since she was kind of released from the mind control. I can't really blame her there, but still. Everything alright? Yeah, we're doing great. Our leader is hunting us down, we've been kidnapped by witches, and now we're arguing about how many dredge we could save along the way. It's the kind of thing a little girl grows up dreaming about. I get your point. She glares at you through narrow eyes. How did a woman get accepted by the Ravens anyway? You still care about Barlock? Are you always displeasant to be around? You're trying to woo me off. No, 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 no. Imagine little Alita hunting you through the darkness, trying to rip your throat out. Alita, isn't she the little girl who died? You know how the main character, for me, the main character, is still alive. It's Rook, if I'm not mistaken, back at the Arabran. Isn't that his daughter? Now imagine some arsonist accuse you of having feelings about it. You notice Volker's hand instantly go the axe. Go the axe Bolivok had thrown at Ivan a few days back. You notice Volker's hand is... Oh, so it's basically goes for that axe. What do you plan to do with that axe? Its name is Claw. Where is it? What I plan to do with it is my business. I guess that's his axe there. And we agreed to keep it tucked away. If the sight of it scares you, then yes, I'll keep it safe and snug right here. I'm not suicidal either. I'm not going to plant it in a Vulcan skull. Vulcan's, yeah. Valkar's skull. Not right now. She glares at you through narrow eyes. How did a woman get accepted to Ravens? Oh, that's going to annoy you more, but whatever. This is part of where you asked me about my past. We talk about family and hug. Eat some black snow, Val. Well, at least it's not yellow snow. These guys all chose to be here, just like me. That's the truth. That's all the family you need to know about. Considering you didn't even mention family, yeah, you doubt that's the whole story, but you let it drop. She glares at you through narrow eyes. I think she's some glasses because she's squinting at me. Are you always displeasant to be around? I never asked to be around you. I always heard the vow like their space. You're not wrong. Must be nice to be accepted of something like that. My heart... Oh, my kind, sorry, not my heart. My kind treat you like you're diseased if you don't act right. But the Ravens, they don't judge. It's not like I want to be completely alone. I just don't need tedious, pointless conversations with every idiot who has an idiot opinion. Go on. Oh, the word, it all. You got me talking about my oh, she won't say myself, isn't she? My mez. Are we done here? She glares at you through narrow eyes. Okay, you really need to get some glasses, just saying. Or some contacts, that may work too. Then you don't have to see people see your glasses on, because apparently you don't like them. We should keep moving. I get why you came over here. Juno's ready to go. No, I came on my own. You know, I used to be great at telling when someone is lying. Sure it's harder these days, isn't it? You know what I mean. Let's get something straight. I'll take talking to you over Juno, but you're no Raven. And whatever happened to Balric, I'm not convinced that he doesn't have a good reason for what he is doing. So don't give me a reason to let him, and don't try to get close and friendly. Remember, calm down, sheesh. Right, Volga, you made yourself clear. Take it easy. I don't like this any more than you do. Good then, we might get along. Now excuse me while I gather the unkindness. Unkindness? That's what they call a flock of ravens. Either fitting, don't you think? Was it improved? Marrow did. Nice. Okay, so since these don't seem to have supplies, I can rest to get them up, can't I? There doesn't seem to be any supplies. Because look, there's no supplies for these, what the other ones have. I'll do 3 days. There. I don't know if it's going to have effect like we have to do by a certain time or something because of that, but that should have healed everyone. Yep, no injuries. Good. We waited 3 days. Leave. Where we go? So, we're leaving. I wish you could zoom in a little bit more. But the zoom's not bad, but I wish it could be a little bit more though. Ooh. Yeah, this one needs a lot more zoom. Oh no, what's going on? Does it worry anyone else that they're somehow gotten ahead of us? As Vulcan, what was once a hill has been twisted into a thin strip of land, pulled long like spider silk. Spider silk with steep drop beneath. Warp shambled back and forth across it, but Volva is nowhere in sight. Well, we did rest for 3 days. We're supposed to do it. Rest for a few hours, but whatever. They don't need rest. Couldn't realises with a shudder, Volva can't confront us directly, not wilder. Val can live. He's going to fin the herd all the way to Ridgehorn. Spits Olive. It's exactly what we all do, isn't it? I hate it. You consider approach. Fight your way across the land bridge as quickly as possible. Ask Volker's tactical advice. Make a shield wall, pushing slow and steady. Tactical advice. If it were us, we will lure them across. Lay archers to hit them from the wings, while spears come up to fill the retreat, says Volker. Something tells me the warp can't coordinate like ravens though. But what would Vulcan do with a bunch of drunk idiots? Vulcan mutters and thinks for a while. He'll make it look like a trap, so we will try to get fancy. My gut says we just rush it. Alva has already drawn an axe. Consider approach. Fight your way across the land bridge with possible. Make a shield wall. Take off. Do it. Nobody stops until we cross. You bark. The ravens advance quickly. The warped are slow to respond. Slingers shouts. Volker, noting warped dredge hiding just over the ridge. Rush them. Hopefully it's the right thing to do. Oh, it does look like we're forcing them to fight, so... Okay, so I've got 2 heavy hitters. 16. Obviously she can keep coming back, so that's good. Yeah, I think this is quite a good setup. And if it's one of them battles where you hurt, I will swap them out. You know, like last time you got one shot with some of these, do that. Begin. See what this battlefield is, and we'll probably end this episode and actually do the battle next week. Okay, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That could have gone worse. Okay, so I think perfect time to end. So see you next week when we will set up where we're going to go and do this battle. So like, subscribe, good stuff. There's IVATOPIA saying, please subscribe, please like, please hit the little bell when you subscribe, and please share. Bye. And please have a great day too. Bye bye.